Scene.
Boom, 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 boom.
Don't let the sun go down.
That's all I know. I don't know anymore.
Oh, I was just gonna roll into another one so we can make like a medley of bum 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 song. See how long we can keep it going.
Well, that was it. It's gone.
Like a Time Life commercial.
Boom, 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 boom.
All the hits from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and today's. You heard them old classics. Put the soap on Jimmy. Put the soap on Jimmy. Cause he's dirty now.
I love my calendar girl. Yeah, my sweet calendar girl. And who can forget this one? Gonna have fun in the city.
Okay, I got this pulled up.
With my girl, she's so pretty. How do attachments work? Is that just on the bottom now?
And we are here!
We need like an intro because I don't know when you're starting or when you're not.
We're starting now. We don't have an intro. We gotta make a new intro because we got this shit.
What happened to all of our
You need a cool
singing
little,
bits 2 seconds ago?
Oh, that's already on there.
Huh?
That's already on there.
Okay.
Get like a little 4-key synthesizer and just do a little. What was it? You can make that sound like the morning announcements. Ding, 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 ding.
Welcome, everybody, to the 2invested podcast with Shane Commando Kune. We haven't done that in a while. There he is. And Petty Cash.
Sorry, Tim.
Timmy the baby maker baker.
That was creepy. Okay, you made it creepy. I'm the baby maker.
I've been trying my podcast. I've noticed that every read in podcasts now is the same. It's not the same person, but it's the same voice.
It is the same
and
voice.
There's probably a lot of money.
That's why there's very few in between that I actually like to listen to it. I don't know, the most I like to listen to is just people. It sounds like they're just having a normal conversation and you just happen to stumble into.
And then
Not,
they go
in the 17th century, there was a king that he stabbed this guy.
You go to the read, and then they're suddenly like, "Hi, are you sick of having your cat leave hairballs all over the place?" I don't have a product ready for it, but you know the voice.
Everybody knows the voice.
Sticky Buddy.
Sticky Buddy. Hey, we got one here.
You have a sticky buddy?
My sister got me a sticky buddy for Christmas. I'll have to whip it out then. I was doing it. I went,
I have a sticky buddy too, but it's a completely different thing.
Then you rinse it off.
God. I don't even want that.
Oh, God. But yeah, a sticky, but last thing I expected. And it's got its rubber fingers. All I think is the old lady going, "Oh, yeah! Oh!"
And you can use that to remove pet hair.
Anything.
Have you put it to use yet?
I was trying it out there on the carpet.
Does it work?
Oh, yeah, and then you go rinse it off. Put it back in its little case.
What is it?
It's just like
hair all through your sink.
It feels like a really thick piece of tape. But it's like plastic. I'll have to show you.
All right.
Do you want to see it? Do you want me to go grab it?
Yeah.
I'm going to have it on here.
We'll
We'll go get a sticky
we can clean
buddy.
this table off.
Like a good podcast host, if he's going to bring up the sticky buddy 5 minutes in, would have the sticky buddy ready to go.
You're right. Sorry if we can clean this table.
But he did bring the Andy's mints.
Yeah, that only you like.
This podcast is brought to you by Andy's Mints, the cream to mint the mints. Get them now at a store near you.
Mentha thins.
Here. We got a sticky buddy and the mini sticky buddy.
Let me see with the fingers.
With the rubber fingers.
What was this supposed to do? Just
It opens up.
fuck your cat.
Is this plastic?
Yeah, it slides off.
Oh, okay. This way.
Holy fuck! How do you remove this?
Oh, it just stuck on there.
So can you replace that then with? Just,
I have no idea. Just pull up. Oh, I didn't take that one off. I took the other one off. That one's super sticky for. Oh, it's in action.
Oh yeah, you just wash it off. You don't have to replace it.
You just rinse it off. But it has to lose its stickiness at some point.
Then you just get some something from the hardware store.
You're using it like a father's just discovered technology, holding it up by the wrong hand.
It's like loose.
He were giving himself a. Sticky buddy hour here on the podcast. Oh my god. I don't know what the rubber finger is supposed to be for. They're supposed to be like, I guess, the commercial they showed taking a lot of hair out. What is happening over here?
That's gonna need washed off, bud.
It's gonna need rinsed off. What happened to this end?
What is that?
It's just a clear. This is clear piece. Apparently, it's just yellow underneath.
I don't have a piece of lint left on me.
All you gotta do is rinse her off. Look at that.
It did really well against my sweatshirt fabric, not so well against the pants.
You know what this is? All this is that. Do you ever get those weird eyeballs out of like the quarter machine? You can throw it at the wall and it sticks there. That's all this is.
Then it rolls down.
Yeah.
And then it's covered and it's disgusting
Yeah.
in the first 10.
And then you wash it off, it's done. I mean, my area is pretty clean now. I'm happy. There's like no more soap left.
La la la.
Except for what's on Timmy's side.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa. Look, I made. Whoa, ripples.
Ripples.
Plowing the fields. Now they need rinsed off.
And it just rinses off.
On the sink. Give a little bit of, like that with your hand.
How long until you're calling the plumber because your sink is clogged from all your sticky buddy mess?
My God.
Because it did not take me long.
Why? What happened to you?
I kept watching my sticky buddy.
I don't want to know about your sticky.
In the kitchen sink. Clogged up the garbage disposal.
I'm watching my sticky buddy a lot lately in the kitchen sink and shit all crazy. Oh my God. What is in your hair? Put your head down.
Should have used a sticky buddy.
Garland.
That's what the sticky fingers are for.
Yeah. Scratch the dandruff off and then you switch it over. And
Rubber finger. Oh, what has happened? Welcome to 2019. He's playing footsies.
God damn you.
Already. You're the one doing it.
Keep your
Could be
feet
a new
on
year.
your
Keep
side.
it. The rubber chicken says, keep your feet on your side.
What's this weird like finger groove here? Get down in there deep
Down in
here.
them spots.
Fuck you. Oh, that was a deep groove.
Is that Sasquatch?
How'd you do that? Yeah.
Looks like the Jacklings. That's Sasquatch.
Oh man. So, does anybody have any New Year's resolutions since 2019?
No.
He's playing with Sticky Buddy. You're playing with a Bigfoot. Now, if somebody walks in right now.
I did have him like.
I don't know. Yeah, you
Choking
had
the
him
chicken
holding
or
it
something.
at some point. Choking his chicken. Bigfoot's choking his chicken. And this is for peace and tranquility.
Peace and tranquility.
I had one of those. I still do.
They have them now that you can get the LEDs in and they go all different colors.
Oh, yeah?
It was crazy.
Mine has a little diffuser on the top, so you put your essential oils in. And then,
We ain't that fancy.
but I put in a too hot bulb without realizing it.
And what happened?
All the salt comes off the outside, makes a big mess all over your dresser.
Just came off of it.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Makes a big mess all over your dresser.
Just all this outside, you'll be like, what the hell's going on my dresser? Looks like crystal meth. And then
Did I get drunk and do something last night?
and then you realize, oh, it's because I wasn't paying attention. I went to the grocery store and got a new bulb for it. And just when all this looks like it'll fit, and then it didn't quite fit, and I just kind of put it down on top of it anyway.
Oh, God.
And I mean, you could, it just, the base didn't sit right. You could still, but then it wasn't very long until there was crystal meth.
Crystal meth everywhere.
There was crystal meth everywhere.
I want the one where it has like balls in it and you can pick the balls up and play with the balls.
What?
Salt balls.
Oh, I didn't know they were a thing.
Salt balls. Salt lamp balls.
Neither did I. I know they have the basket one you can get, and it's like, look, just chunks. That's what you're talking about. I don't know. You're supposed to pick them up, play with them?
To get the full effects, you're supposed to put one in each corner of your room.
Full effects. What is it even supposed to?
That's a way of just getting you to buy 4 of them.
3 more $25 lamps.
You can buy a 4-pack right now. Oh, yes. Just salt lamps to everybody's house. 4 in each room. Come on now.
Peace and tranquility. Lick it.
I don't want to lick. You lick it.
I already did.
You love great podcasts. You also love peace and tranquility.
Where's he going with this?
With this salt
I
lamp.
didn't know what was happening.
You have great podcast. Thank you.
Stared there, didn't say. They were saying,
Like, is this a joke? Or
crystal meth coming out. I didn't know what was going
make
on.
fun of us or what?
No.
Like, damn, Timmy.
I'm practicing my podcast reads.
Oh.
By the end of that's my New Year's resolution.
Probably
is
have
to
an
be
ad.
getting paid to read ads for podcasts by the end of 2019.
Oh, man. We'll get some ads for this one. Okay, let's get into this.
Hi, do you like your underwear to not ride up your asshole? Get Hanes. Never ride up.
I love the underwear riding up my booty hole.
Do you like being fucked up on the weekends
You've got to
where you
use,
can't remember anything? Get Jim Beam Red Stag.
you've got to use the same podcast advertisement voice that's on every podcast advertisement, though.
I can't.
I
have
so
to
you
be-
got to train yourself.
I have
for
to
it.
be animated.
The other thing.
Hi.
I have trouble sleeping at night. That's why I got
That's still
Casper
too
Mac.
animated. You have to go way down, bud.
Do you have trouble sleeping at night? So do millions of
Hey,
other
I mean,
Americans.
He's way too happy with that. You see his face.
He's been practicing a lot.
He's just in the mirror at the house. You have trouble sleeping at night. Why, yes, I
Good
do.
night.
No, they always just gave me shit when I worked at call centers because my voice was flat. And they're like, you need to sound like you're having fun there. And I was like, I bet I'm having more fun than like 80% of your staff.
How'd you pick up the phone? Woohoo! Yeah! Hey!
So every once in a while, though, I'd throw in a fake one. Like, I'd be like, hi, thank you for calling Murad. I don't know if I can say Murad.
It's too late now.
Too late. It's there. It's floating around the
Thank you for
interwebs.
calling Murad, where your skin matters. My name's Tim. How can I help you today? And then
Nobody
like,
talks
yeah, that's great. Why can't you do that more often? I was like, well, because everybody else in my aisle would think I'm like the biggest piece of shit.
I don't know if I could do that for like 10 hours a day, though.
Oh, you can't. You can only. This was my voice for 85% of it. Unless somebody was getting on my nerves, like then I would put it on just to like. I'd be like, I am so sorry that happened, sir. What else can I do for you today? But now it's like, there's like a lot of money in having that flat voice reading podcast advertisements.
You need somebody to counteract you. Be like, do you have home security? What do I need that for? Well, a good thing you asked. With the new home security system, you can make sure that all your windows and doors are locked. Keep an eye on your children, because you just leave babies at home.
Get in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Well, now it's probably more like the third or fourth floor, but still be close to the bottom.
Hey, doesn't matter.
Locally, there's not much else going that I'm aware of. Do you know anybody else that has a podcast?
Not just Rob Z, that's it.
Yeah, that's the only one that comes up on Spotify.
Are your lips chapped? Why, yes, they are. I'll get Cooney Sticky Buddy for your lips.
Don't wash it in the sink. You clog up the damn sink.
I'm trying to think of local businesses that you could have advertisements for. Like Benzel's Pretzels. They sell themselves with their delicious.
There you go, right there.
There's the advertisement.
I could tell you about Benzel's Pretzels, but you don't need no ad to tell you about their sweet, buttery pretzels.
Made right here.
He's salty right in your mouth.
Made locally.
See, it's always got to go that way. Take two.
Sex sells, bud.
Well, let's record some ads for some people.
There's nothing but... I mean, I don't know where I was going with that, actually.
I know where you're going. Everybody's
Sex sells.
goes there. Let's make some ads for lying out there. Some ads for some local business and send them out and see what happens. Hey, we made an ad last year for Poop Knife.
Yeah.
Oh, and they ended up liking it, didn't they? And sending products.
We got 2 Poop Knife. We got 1. So we got some product. We made an ad.
Have you had to use it?
Every day. I just put it back in the package and rinse it off.
He does. He clogs the toilet every once in a while.
Once in a while? Who doesn't clog the toilet every once in a while?
And then you go in and just saw it up with your silicone.
Well, first you got to reach in the toilet, pull it up, pull out the cutting board. And
Oh, is that it up there in the...
yeah, this is it. It's got a cape on it for the one video.
Has this been
Didn't
used?
you see them? No, it hasn't been used. They're dishwasher safe, though. If you came over to my house and saw that in the dishwasher, it's like, I'm going to make some bread. It's like making peanut butter. Sorry.
I bet that'd be pretty good spreading now.
Oh, yeah. It would be
What are you doing with my poop knife?
Just because it's called a poop knife doesn't mean you can't use it.
It's just a spatula, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, so
That's what they should rebrand it as, is the best spreader.
I took...
Since Gene Himes. Gene Simmons.
What? Gene Himes.
Not Gene Himes. Gene
Fuck Gene Himes.
I meant to say Gene Simmons, you know, because he fucks a lot of women. Best spreader since... Never mind.
Oh my god.
You could put a nice pepper spread on your hoagie.
Don't make that noise. You're very infatuated with this.
Because I can't help but think of my morning bowel movement today.
Oh, God.
Filling up the bottom of my bowl.
See?
And it was like, they were easy about that quick. And I was like, I don't know if that's all going to go down. And it's the first time I've ever really had that thought.
Oh my god.
Like,
You never had that thought before? It never happened to you?
oh, I've had big ones, but where it was the whole bottom of the bowl was just multiple, like, thick bowel movements.
Like, you ever have it?
And I was just imagining having to go into the toilet with this and cut that up. Would you go and make like a center cut and then go across the other way so that maybe they go?
There's not really a
down in fourths.
A direction, a set of directions of how to use it. But do you ever have those poops where, like, it fits just perfectly in the hole and it just kind of plugs it in there, and then all you got to do is use the plunger and pray that something breaks free?
No.
Or you flush it and you're like, you know,
Well, that's all those workout supplements and stuff you take.
You hear the toilet flush, it's like, when you flush it, it's like, and you're like, I didn't like sound like it went down, and then it's this far from the top of the bowl, and you're like, uh-oh.
I can't say that I have.
That's probably what happened that New Year's Eve.
Probably. It was him.
No, it wasn't me. If it
Everybody
was me,
blames-
you known about it.
Everybody blames Alan, but it was Wayne.
Glad I came downstairs and said, oh, something happened.
I'm just glad I didn't splash my face in the water that was leaking down or anything like that.
I don't know who that would have been. At least it got filtered through the floor.
I guess.
Yeah, the fecal matter would have come off in the wood.
Yeah.
It's a natural.
Sounds like something out of a movie. I've never witnessed that before in my life. Toilet overflows, runs down through the floor into the basement.
What
It's
did
like
it
it's just
look like
raining.
upstairs.
Some
Just
drunk
like
jackass
What,
splashes
there
it in
was
his face.
water all over the bathroom floor.
there was like a half-inch of water over the bathroom floor, and it started seeping when it came out. Like it was heading out into the hallway, and that's where it was dripping through. So like the boards met.
So the whole bathroom is just.
It was like the toilet, and it started going out to the hallway. So it was just like, you know, like there was a good bit of water. We'll have to splash around in it.
That's gross.
Well,
Like I said,
I'm
something
glad I can be.
Years ago,
something like that. I don't know what year that was.
Glad I can have that never-ending story.
Shane's over there splashing himself. It's so hot down here. Somebody goes, it's the toilet water. Can you imagine if you would have got pink eye in like both eyes?
I might have punched Alan. Because first of all, who clogged somebody else's toilet? And then who leaves it?
And then just walks away while it's running.
That's what I mean. How do you not know?
I don't know. Weird people.
You clog a toilet enough, you automatically know, don't you?
Yeah, you know when you clog a toilet.
I can't tell you last time I clogged a toilet.
It's not like it goes down and all of a sudden it's like, hey, it just pops back up and just clogs it.
The only time I ever clog a toilet is when I use too much paper. And so I try to be really cognizant of that and like flush as I go.
Flush as you wipe.
Yeah, like, all right, that's 2 rules. That's
2 rolls.
or that's yeah, 2,
Goddamn, Timmy.
that's twice around the wrist.
You might want to get
those.
checked.
Twice around the wrist? You're one of them.
What do you guys?
Yeah, what do you? We had this discussion on the podcast before. Do you bunch or you fold?
He just told you, wraps it around his wrist.
Yeah, but you can
Use it.
And then you just take.
you
that
keep it
out.
around your wrist.
No, you just get that off.
You go this side, then you turn around. You go this
And
side.
once it's been used, you figure out how to get more white paper. You make what folds you need.
I cannot believe how many
Go back in again.
Nobody talks
What do
about
you mean
that.
go back in? You go underneath?
No.
He picks up his balls and
Hey, however you wipe. It's just,
nobody ever talks about the proper way to wipe. So there's no.
I thought I was the only one in the world. Well, I didn't know that people like wiped while they sat down. There's people that like wipe while they're seated.
that's him.
I always get up.
I'm not gonna lie, I do too.
Stand the whole way up.
Not the whole way up.
Yeah. And then I go whatever angles I need to get to everything.
Turn into Captain Morgan. Put your foot up on the toilet.
No.
As long as you go until you're just seeing white, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god! You stand the whole way up.
Generally.
I do like a half squat kind of thing, but
Well, yeah, because your pants are kind of there, so you can't quite get.
yeah.
And you don't want them to fall to the floor, so you're trying to keep them like just below your knee.
Oh my god! They do the up on the one cheek, lean to the side. And
Well, when you get
That's
those-
because you're a buncher.
yeah, you got.
You can't do that with the way I do. I get a strip and I fold it in half, and I wipe and I fold it in half.
It's like a napkin.
Yeah.
I take some off.
That's where you need
Bunch it
this
up.
to be like you get more even folds.
You're gonna use that to wipe your ass. Just wrap toilet paper around that and.
You just keep it handy after you make that wipe. You get yourself a little tray and put the paper down, make a nice even fold, and then you go
Fucking
back
poop
in.
origami. But yeah, you gotta bunch it up. You wipe. And you fold it over and you wipe it again like a tissue.
Yeah, you just keep for as long as there's.
I don't fold it. I take the time to fold it.
Yeah, it sounded like he was going like.
I feel like you'd get like a stray finger in there once in a while.
You ain't fucking holding it like.
While you're there, right there in the bathroom with soap.
Hold
and
like
water.
this.
So you scrunch it up like a
damn loofah.
Yeah, loofah.
Yeah, and then the first one you gotta get in there and then you drop that. Then you get the second little piece. Now that's when you do the cleanup work. See how bad the damage is.
You drop that.
It depends on how much like square inches you have of mess.
Tough mess.
No, you get the toilet paper, you fold it in half, and you put it in your hand, and you do like this like backo, like
Beep, beep.
If you got it all over the cheeks, you want to go from the outside in, so you're not coming up the middle and splat. You know how like
All over the
you've
cheeks.
seen snow plows push snow up the middle, and there's all the snow coming off the sides of the.
God.
How
How much shit is left in your anus?
Well,
you ever
after
have-
you're eating reheated tacos 3 nights a week?
The really bad thing about the scrunching method is sometimes you ever have a little piece break off. You're like, oh God. Your booty like it's like ah. And you gotta pluck it like a feather.
I wasn't sure what you were saying.
yeah. I'm like, what are you?
Now I follow.
Okay, enough poop talk.
It's too late. You wanted to go down this
Let's
road.
get into some stories here.
Could you pass
I just
me
can't
some
believe there isn't like a
mints?
universal way to
There's
wipe
nobody
your ass.
talks about. They just go get in there when you're a kid. Get in there, wipe your ass, make sure it's clean. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I end up being like in stand up. Nobody's ever like,
I'm a stand-up wiper at the shirt. That's the t-shirt.
nobody was ever like, this
Write
is the
that
way
down.
you do it.
We need to put that in the notes. I'm a stand-up wiper. This is a sketch.
How do you do it on your side though? That's
What do you mean how you do it on your side?
just
You lean on the one cheek, and when you lean up,
You kind of go.
they spread apart. Then you like can't stand up. I should get mashed together. I don't think I could have. I'd fall over just standing there squatting. You get on the one cheek.
you just stand up like this.
Oh, the chicken.
Nothing spreading together.
I never did that.
I mean, if you full stand up,
I never attempted that. I've always just leaned to the side,
Could you pass me some Andy's mint?
just so you can get in there and get clean. And
Thanks, pal. Ouch, mother.
what do you do if you're like in one of those weird stalls that you don't got enough room to lean over?
I mean, what kind of stalls you going in that weird?
I don't know.
Then you have to stand up. You get it. And there's always awkward situations if you're in public restrooms. You just gotta adapt to it.
Did I tell you guys the story? Of
You know, it's
when we went
awkward is
to
when
the
you're in a
beach?
public and then you go like stand up to wait. Yeah, wait till nobody's in there.
When we were at the beach with Tony and Eric and Nicole in this little town in North Carolina. And we went to the Walmart. But prior to going to Walmart, Tony had drank. This was in the morning. So we wake
Oh
up.
God!
Tony drank a 6-pack of beer
For breakfast.
for breakfast, pretty much. And then we went and had breakfast at a Waffle House. Then we went to Walmart after it, and Tony was feeling like he needed to use the restroom. And I was too. So we went and found a bathroom, and we were in separate stalls.
I hope.
So that we were kind of doing like a back and forth bantering so that people would hear coming in. And then I got up and managed to leave, and I was still talking to him, and he didn't pick up that I wasn't in my stall anymore.
Yeah.
So he's still just in there, and he was also in a handicap stall. That's important to the story. Because while we were in the stall, before I got up and left, we kept hearing this beep, 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 beep. And we're like, what the fuck's that beeping? Like, it sounded like kind of in the distance.
What the fuck's that beeping?
And then when I left the stall, I like opened the door and realized there was a man waiting to use the handicap stall, and me and Tony were just sitting in there like thinking we were like the kings of comedy, talking back and forth. And then I just shut my mouth and went to and washed my hands, and Tony was still going, and like I realized what the beeping was the guy with his beeper on the weak Walmart machine with like dying batteries, could only make it like real faint. And then like 10 minutes later, Tony finally emerged from the handicap stall.
He's allowed to be in there though.
Oh yeah, he had every right to be. But the guy heard us talking like, what's that noise? He had to have been listening to that whole conversation. And then we're like, oh, it's probably a fire alarm.
What's that beeping? That's probably a fire alarm.
Oh my lord, let's get into some of this weird, stupid news. Weird, stupid news. See, we need an intro there. A man in Des Moines, Iowa, was arrested for assaulting a convenience store clerk with a banana.
How do you
Apparently, he was causing a scene with another customer. The convenience store owner came over to break him up. So he started throwing stuff at him. Well, the one thing that hit the man in the face was a banana. So when the police showed up to arrest him, they charged him with assault. And they said, yes, this is true, with a banana and over $1,000 in damage to the store. This is real news.
Gotta talk about something.
What are you in for? Hit that man in the face with a banana. For scale. I just had to include that. That wasn't too much, but
hit him right in the eye.
There are worse fruits to be hit with than a banana.
Yeah.
I feel like an apple.
Oh yeah.
Getting hit in the face with an apple is going to...
When you say assault with a banana, I imagine him like shoving it in his mouth.
That's what I thought. He just like held him down and beat the crap out of him with it.
Like trying to stick it in his butt or something.
Oh God! It didn't say rape by a banana.
I was imagining Ric Flair versus Vince McMahon in the street fight when he would have like the lead pipe. Jab, like, fire with that damn lead pipe.
Smack him in the leg with it.
With the banana, though.
Damn with that banana. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. I had to say something. Okay, this keeps with our theme. Over in Hong Kong, an IKEA had to be shut down after it played pornographic material on all 25 television sets during store hours. Wait for this quote. This guy said, somebody pointed out, so one of the employees tried to run over and cover the one in the window with a piece of paper. It was like a 50-inch TV. Obviously, it didn't fucking work. Here. So, where's the guy that actually reported? Like, this was in a shopping mall. But he said, they tweeted, sorry about the incident. We're trying to figure out how this happened, if somebody hacked it, if they thought it was some sort of joke. Well, obviously, somebody hacked it. But the guy said, a shopper named Chan told the news that he spent 3 minutes watching the footage before going inside to alert staff members. You know how long 3 minutes is?
Who doesn't watch it, though?
For 3 minutes in the shopping mall. They're in the middle of the mall.
Yeah. You want to see what happens. You want to see how this plays out.
What was it? Did it say what it was playing on there?
You want to see if she pays for the pizza or not.
The video showed a man masturbating and was seen by many families when children passing by the area.
Okay, never mind. That 3 minutes is a long time.
Just standing there in the mall. Oh, what was that?
This guy's masturbating. You got pretty good technique.
What are they selling here? My sticky buddy.
Sounds like the Station Mall. Did you ever hear of the Station Mall bathroom incident?
Yeah, I think you told us this last week or last time you were on.
You can look it up on YouTube.
What?
Somebody researched it and made a video for YouTube, and like includes the little articles. It's pretty funny. It's not very long. It's only like 3 minutes, but tells you like all the little details.
I was always creeped out by that bathroom anyway. So
There was a bathroom at the station mall that featured. There were like 16 people. There was an undercover operation in the mid to late 80s to nab. There was something like 16 people. Some of them were like teachers and like respected members of the community. They went undercover in the station mall men's room to catch people performing illicit acts, aka putting their dicks into glory holes. It was there.
There's a glory hole in the back. That's what they had the police report, aka sticking your dick in the glory hole.
how did they make the glory hole back then? It's not like that. You'd have to find like an extension cord, plug it in.
You could carve it out with enough. I mean, think of all the people who sat there and like just carved things into the like.
You know how long it'd be to carve through a wooden stall?
They're like, fuck Jenny. Jenny's a whore. Here's her number.
Jenny.
For a good time with this
If you
person.
go in and carve it that long enough, then you hollow out the middle, and then usually they put like duct tape and like
You would
several.
Why do you know so much about glory holes?
Around,
Did they have one that time you went to that? What was that? Transvestite show or crossdresser show? Drag queen show. That was it. Oh, we're gonna get all
Drag
sorts
show.
of yelled at.
That was actually probably the coolest experience ever, except for the 45 seconds or so that I had to be alone and nervous.
And nervous.
What did you have to be alone and nervous for, bud?
Because I got followed.
What do you mean you got followed?
Just somebody was saw me at a known gay bar, so they thought that I was available. And came to the bathroom with like when they saw me go.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, just to specify.
Yeah. But now I know like what women have to deal with every day when they have to worry about like crossing the going to the grocery store without somebody like creepily expecting them to respond to their advances. So there were no hard feelings. I wasn't as wise then as I am now. But
I was scared for my life.
Did he say anything to you in there?
not that I remember. I just remember being scared to death that he would and not really knowing how to respond to it. The last thing I wanted to do was to offend anybody. So
you just go along with it?
So I'd just be like... But I was there with my girlfriend at the time. So I was like, just as long as I can get back there and he'll like see that I'm with her, then that'd be the end of that.
I'll walk over and be like, let's make it a party. Yeah.
I forget where that was going before we got off.
You're talking about the glory holes.
Oh yeah, so the glory hole at the men's room, the Altoona police had to, they performed the investigation. So I want to know what that investigation was. The undercover investigation.
How far did they go?
That they were able to discover an undercover 16 people.
Oh,
Was there
discover
some-
16 people.
Some deputy that had to
Sit in
sit
the
on the
bathroom.
receiving end.
Oh, God, I didn't
And,
think about that.
Identify the 16 men who came in, and then the trial. Would they then?
Do you go in the glory hole expecting to get
No.
your dick sucked or to suck a dick?
There's two ends of it,
I know that.
so you can do either one. But if you're
What?
an officer, if you're,
Do you think they just got like
investigating
a homosexual officer that was okay with it?
I don't know. That's the mystery. Is how they
Well, they'd almost have
investigated
to.
it. Were they? Because you couldn't catch 16 people from the other end. Like, there's only one guy in there at a time. Generally, I don't know. But, so, like, you would not catch 16 people on the receiving end. You'd have to be...
Yeah, but how do you initiate the... Oh, okay, we're going to go in here.
I think there's a
setup.
knock or something.
There's a knock.
You go into the stall, and you're
Gotta
like...
put your willy through the door there.
And if somebody's like...
And all of a sudden it's just... Gotcha!
I guess you couldn't see. I guess you could just like take like a flashlight or pocket pussy. Just
Oh, God.
I don't think they had those.
He's got wet paper towels all
Or
balled
maybe
up.
there was some MacGyver detective who made one out of some Brillo pads and soap and rubber bands
Brillo pads.
and a hollowed out 2-liter bottle.
why does it sound like you've made one of these before?
It's like a stupid video you showed us before, though.
I know.
Fucking the sponges or whatever. Just put it in your couch.
That's what I was going for.
Sounds like you made one.
I've considered the optics of it. But at the end of the day, with Amazon Prime, and
Just Google it. Something to fuck.
you can have anything discreetly shipped to your door in 2 days for about as much as you're going to pay for like 15 Brillo pads. An industrial amount of KY jelly.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
And they're dishwasher safe.
And their dishwasher said,
And they're just are they?
You just put it right on those little prongs.
pour out the contents.
I'm not putting that in with my dishes. I'm sorry.
You come over to my house, you see my dishes, my
Well, you just
fleshlight, and my poop knife all in the dishwasher.
you have your dish cycle, and you have your toy cycle.
I'm not running the dishwasher for one toy either.
Well, you get a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, just
Then
get
you wait
15
till
flashlights.
they're dirty, and then you put them all in there. It's like the sink. You throw them in the sink after you use one, and
Well, once you open that box, there's more.
there's more.
They start sending you emails and say, "Hey, you know what else you'd love?"
That sounds like it's soliciting for sex.
Pretty soon, also, you'll be in a vacuum suit with lube all over you, wondering how you got there.
You've got a mask on with a collar around your neck.
You got
Maybe.
battery hooked up to your nipples. Oh.
You can't stand up because if you do, it's like connected so you get choked. Like so.
Connected to your nuts. Ow. Ow. I've been naughty boy. Ow. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
So what did they get them? Like, what were the charges?
Lewd acts. Let's bring up the YouTube video sometime. The person went to the Altoona library and got the microfilm.
What?
It has like all the old newspapers.
Yeah.
You can like look at any newspaper from like any time and like search to find them. And it was like 16 people charged with lewd acts.
And made a video and stuck it on YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it. Maybe we'll do a special where you just talk about that.
Oh yeah, you should definitely. It's probably the funniest thing.
Did you ever go to the library and use those things? You never did? It's pretty cool.
Oh.
You just put them in there and you can scroll through them. It's like everything you see out of old horror films.
Yeah. No, I've never used it.
We'd use them for... I forget. We'd look something up. We were in school. We were looking at old newspapers from like the 60s and 70s. They got them all by year, all by month. So if you know where it's at.
You think if you're in a bathroom stall and you have like a specialty knock for it, I mean, you got be kind of private.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been. It's sex between two consenting adults.
I do not know. I'll go over to Blair Medical and be like, you know what happened here? Right where I'm standing.
No, you know what still happens?
Oh, God.
Go down the hall.
Go into the second stall, knock 4 times, and wait 30 seconds. Why? She tell me to come in.
Knock 3 times on the pipe.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you see the toilet paper just. What is that? Go to wipe. Ah! What the hell? So, the other day, I was looking up old remedies or medicine, whatever. I don't know how I got on this, but I found out that ketchup used to be used as a medicine. Did you know this?
Yeah.
But it wasn't like it is today. Like, it wasn't a tomato. It was basically a fish paste.
Ew.
Because ketchup means, I think it just means fish based in like, is it Korean? It's some Asian country. But I used to use it for indigestion. So I decided to go through. I wanted to see some old ads. Because I know they used to use drugs from, to do stuff. Oh, I gotta go over here. So there's an old cocaine ad.
Toothache drops.
They're toothache drops. Instantaneous cure, 15 cents. And then you got kids on there.
That was nice. Cocaine. Gosh, a toothache.
So yeah, I know they used to use cocaine as a drug in that, or not as a drug, as a cure.
There's a drug in that.
But I don't know what year this is from, but it's crazy. What's that say? March 1885. Here, if you can see. So what else we got here? This one. Now look at this ad. Get out of
that sleepyhead. Cocaine.
Nothing gives that rise and shine to get up and go feeling more than cocaine, lozenges, and nasal inhaler.
You don't say. Look at. Why does he have shit all over him?
I get that crazy cocaine.
There's no way that.
No, there's no way.
I don't know what's real. What is it? This is all popped up. But I saw that one. I was like, what is this?
He got it all over his face.
Ask your doctor or local pharmacist about cocaine. He's got it all over his face. What's wrong with his face?
I feel like nasal inhalers weren't invented until very recently.
There's no way they know what the structure of it looks like.
Why wouldn't you know?
Because you would know. There's no way.
Let's see what else we got
They
here.
have no kind of.
That's 60 minutes font on the cocaine.
We got Dr. Batty's asthma cigarettes. Now, would you consider these Mr. Asthma Man?
No. Why would I want to smoke something?
Help your asthma.
Asthma, hay fever, I'm fucking waiting.
Fever.
Foul breath.
Canker cells.
All diseases of the throat. Shit.
He said shit.
Canker sours.
It does say sours. What is a canker sour?
Canker sours. And bronchial irritation.
Look at that mustache. You're not going to trust a man with that
All
mustache?
diseases of the throat, though? That's pretty
that.
amazing.
Yeah.
All diseases.
Just get some asthma cigarettes. Probably menthols. 1802? 1882, something like that.
Canker sours.
Canker sours. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Now I hope this is
Good,
a joke ad.
good for you.
Butter is slippery. That's why we eat it as much as possible to lubricate our arteries and veins.
Yeah, that just sounds like a joke.
Nobody knows. I hope to God that's a joke.
That's definitely a joke. There's no way that's not a joke.
What are your takes on this, mister?
Yeah, it can't be.
But
Nothing about that looks legitimate. Like,
Butter.
See what else we got here. I got one more here. Oh, this is an old Lane Bryant ad.
For chubbies.
Free for chubbies. It's advertising their clothing line for fall and winter fashion. Chubby size clothing. They say chubby size.
oh, I believe that.
You get rode away with that today?
Why does that matter? You're giving away free clothes.
No, it's their catalog. They're advertising to get chubby size. And then this is just
Oh.
stuff up here. I just pulled up some old ones. I was trying to find some old ads that would not stand today. Like, it's just insane.
Cocaine. What the heck's that?
Maybe the
Got your nose open? Too much a good thing hurts. At least that's the solution. Like what? Tell them to drink more. Cure for drunks. Tell them to drink more.
then hand them what?
Tawny cocaine port. What does that say? Boggs tawny port. Tastes like alcohol. You wonder why people died in there like 30 years old and all.
Hey, podcast listeners. Is there somebody in your life that drinks too much? Get the new cure for drunks. Tell them to drink more. Then hand them down to Dottie's Tawny Point.
Beautiful.
Someone hire this man.
But yeah, that's how I was just intrigued by all these old ads and shit. I just pulled out some.
Cocaine for the toothache.
Do it orally.
That's what they had on that.
Oral or nasal snow ingester. It's
What
a
the
snow
fuck
ingester.
is that? What is that? That thing.
I guess you're
How far do you shove that up your nose?
squeeze it in there. I'm not sure what that
What is a snow ingester?
cocaine.
That's probably because when you go to like the head shop even today, they'll sell products that you can like snort cocaine off of or smoke marijuana out of, but they're not allowed to say this is a cocaine spin.
Long ago, when snow was first used as a drug, the native of South America used hollow reeds to blow the powder down each other's throats. This method puts the snow directly into your lungs for more. Did not damage your nasal and sinus passageways, getting it straight to your blood flow.
So that legally they can sell it because they're saying, hey, this is a snow ingester. But really, wink, wink, we know you're going to use it for
Cocaine!
Cocaine. Just shove it in your butt.
Your butt.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Pooping out the dust.
You fart and it looked like LeBron James. LeBron
What does that
James.
even mean?
He comes out and you ever see him? He puts a powder. Throws a powder everywhere. He used to do that.
No.
So it'd be like,
does he still do it?
I don't know if he still does it or not.
It's cool, but that'd be like, you've been around a long time. It's a lot of power you've thrown in the air.
Giving all sorts of people chest infections. Like, yeah, just some old ads are crazy. Just the cigarette ads. I forget. There was another ad on here. I can't find it now, but it was for menthol cigarettes talking about all these cures. Oh, they were marketing to pregnant ladies because they said pregnant people, the menthol didn't affect the babies, but regular cigarettes did. So they were calling them pregnant cigarettes.
What's this NFL Coke ad down there
What?
in the left-hand corner?
This?
No, down to the right.
This thing?
Yeah.
It must be special commemorative caps.
Sticker project.
Stickers.
A sticker
Well, it
project.
doesn't say. I'm looking at the ad. That's why I go better with a Coke after Coke after Coke. They're telling you to drink
Coke
17,000
after Coke
Cokes.
after Coke after Coke. It's like those idiots collecting the stupid Pepsi cans or a while ago.
Remember when you used to get the bottle caps?
But yeah, that's
And you'd have to have three of the same team. And then if you got three, you could get a hat.
I don't remember that.
Get a
Oh,
hat.
it used to be under
What's
like
this?
Pepsi's.
Oh, she's not naked.
It'd say like, you go, tss, and it'd say Steelers. And you'd save it.
Remember old code? Now they just give you a code.
Next time you go and you get it, and it'd say like, Bears.
Because I have some codes, and I put them on a little Pepsi website, and it's like, oh, I have 40 points. And then the cheapest thing on there is like 80 points. You're like, oh, if you want a t-shirt, it's 400 points. You want me to spend $400 on Pepsi so I can get a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Like, I remember I got a Pepsi shirt and a hat a long time ago when they doing that. You'd have to save the tabs and stuff and then send them away.
I got a mixtape CD.
Oh no, you had to save the barcode. That's what it was. And mail them back.
Pepsi.
Did that, and then you had to save the barcodes off Lucky Charms, and you get a Lucky Charm bank. When you drop the quarter in, it's like, oh, they're magically delicious. I had one of them.
That stuff's probably collectible.
I don't know where it's at now, but there used to be toys in cereal. Remember color changing spoons you used to get with like tricks and stuff?
Oh my god! Now I want to go eat Fruit Loops off of a color changing spoon.
You just like dip it in and be like pink to purple or whatever, blue to light blue, and you'd be like, oh sweet. And I remember
Now you gotta eat like 5 boxes of it.
yeah, and you get a little keychain or something, not even something cool, but they used to be right in the box. And then there's these other things. They were little submarines. I don't know what cereal they were out of. But I don't know if you remember. You put either baking soda or baking powder or something in. Put some sort of powder in, and you put it in the water, and it would like dive. And then it went into another, start to bubble, so it'd bring it back up, like the gases. They're just these little plastic, cheap ass yellow submarines. I have no idea what they're out of. I just remember playing with them in the sink. I'm like, oh, these are cool. You drop it in, it just and come back up. That's all it did. It'd fall over.
Now look at us. We need poop knives.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's about all I have. Maybe anything else to add? Any goals for 2019 other than getting this shit mainstream? So we can take off. Like I said, holding it accountable. Task and I will be out by the end of February. And some songs, hopefully. And hopefully Mr. Timothy will join us more often.
Get him on some reads.
Get him some reads. Hey, we'll get some ads typed up for next week. Just get some practice in. That way we can make you a little demo tape. Send it out. Maybe we get some ads for the podcast that way, and be like, hey, we're gonna have him read this. We'll cut you in. Every 20 minutes we'll do one of these. Just give us some free shit for now. Maybe we can get some free Benzel's pretzels in here.
I'm trying to think of other.
Some Boyer candy. We can get some of that in here. There ain't really any Boyer candy ads out there.
There's the Vintage Boutique.
There's a bunch of those.
Did you ever go to remember Darlene's Kid Shop downtown?
Can't say that I do.
Oh, it was this. God bless her. But it was this little store that was like.
Is it right across from the Circle or whatever?
Yeah, pretty close. And it was
It's like a
hoarded, and there was like shit.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Piled up all over the place.
It just shut down not too long ago.
Yeah, because I was in there.
And it was like
the first time I was ever in there.
dollars and deals or something. And now it's a clothing place, and they sell. It's an upcycle boutique, which is a gentrified way of saying secondhand clothing store. But it's really cool. I got a killer leather jacket there for $50.
Killer.
And some pants. These
There you go.
pants, actually.
I want to get some local ads, get some stuff typed up so they can see what we're capable of.
And,
Traffic on the podcast.
and that you have the all of the technology and resources to be able to do that.
Maybe we can cut together a commercial.
You could become a production company.
Let's start somewhere. Here we're just bullshitting our way through life.
Yep.
Okay, folks. Well, you know the routine. Facebook videos almost every day. YouTube, same thing. Follow us, whatever. Tell us ideas. Send us an email, please. Got some comments, some follows, but no emails yet. Anything to add?
I do not.
Well, until next week.
Bye.
Oh, where's my mouse? It's over here.
Sticky butt.